Sure. Well, as I said, we at the JAIC, the Joint AI Center, are a pretty new organization, just stood up really with funding and people since February of 2019. In our sort of three major initiatives at the moment, we are trying to get access to end users to make sure that they can try out our capabilities and that we can wring those capabilities out to make sure that they are precisely what they want. So in the case of our Humanitarian Assistance Disaster Relief in National Mission Initiative, which I mentioned a bit earlier, we're about to begin testing with the California National Guard related to a wildfire detection system, and then we're in parallel going after another system that can relate to flooding. So this is a capability that's currently in development, but we'll begin testing with end users in the National Guard and elsewhere shortly, that can automatically analyze satellite imagery of a flooding area, for instance, the kind of a disaster that you might see after a hurricane, and it can analyze the roads that are in that situation to determine which roads are blocked because of flooding, which roads are blocked because of fallen debris, and which roads are still open and available to be used by first responders. So this is able to take satellite imagery or airborne imagery and turn it into something that looks a lot more like a mobile phone mapping application, and it actually does use file standards that are relevant to that. That's a capability that we still have in development today, but we're moving very quickly. It's really just a matter of months before we're going to put it in the hands of end users and ask them, what do you like about this system? What can we improve about this system, et cetera. That's one of our key lessons learned in the development of any AI program, or really any software program, is that you need access to end users of your system during the development process, because you need their insights about their daily work, how it might fit into their normal practices. And that's really one of the best practices that we found in terms of developing and delivering any AI capability.
Right. I mean, that's agile delivery at its finest, right? Just being able to continue to iterate and get feedback from the user, tweak the product, get it out there. Flash to bang, how long has that taken you guys to do that as far as this project?
It absolutely depends upon what type of capability you're going after. In our case, we're looking to integrate with legacy systems related to airborne sensors and geo-registration. These are technologies that have sophisticated processes for integration with them for good reason. It matters that these capabilities work. And so the people who say we want to work with those capabilities better be able to demonstrate what they're going to do to ensure that it does work. For other capabilities where you're going after non-mission critical data, non-safety critical data, and applications like back office, you can really make an impact in a much shorter time frame. We have a relatively new initiative that we're kicking off now related to intelligent business automation. And it's looking at using natural language processing and machine learning to sort of automate the processing of many DoD forms in the back office. Those are areas where you really can make an impact in a matter of weeks or a short number of months. But for other areas where you're going after sophisticated sensor platforms, the integration takes a longer time, and it should take a longer time.
Of course.